Hello everyone. How are we doing on this auspicious and fine day? The day of Friday, April 10. How are we doing, gamers and chatters? I work? Damn. That are you what are you working right now? Right now as you're watching, is that what you're doing? You're working while watching me? I think today is a not gamer day, given that you're not gaming today, but good otherwise. Oh, you had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Genshin gets so much forced hate, it's kind of fun to pick on people who play it. If that's how you see it, sure. Anyway, um, so for those who are illiterate and didn't read the title of the stream, first of all, what the fuck are you doing here? You should be in class, getting literate. Secondly, I am doing a 3D model stream. This is the special stream that I have been, hyping. Hype. I say hype. It's more like the 5 people that watch me consistently who've seen me hype this up. If you're in the Discord, I've been hyping it up a little more. But, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some 3D modeling, for my uni assignment. I am going to be forcing myself to do the work, because I don't want to catch myself lacking on assignments. And this is a good way for me to do that. Yeah. As you can see in the pinned comment, I have certain things that I need to model. I have things that I need to complete, that I aim to achieve in this stream, and the stream is not going to end until either I finish what I need to do, or 3 hours is up. Because I don't want to be doing this fucking forever. And I mean, while it is good to take a break, technically I'm taking breaks in between, like doing the work. I'm looking at the chat, I'm looking at my work, I'm doing the reference stuff. But anyway, I'm one of those 5 people. It's true. You are one of those 5 people. You will also excuse me. I had a little bit of a late lunch, so I've still got food right next to me. So you may hear me, with my... You may possibly hear me munching on something. I don't know if it will. My mic is kind of dog, so it might not. But I don't know. Anyway, let's show you what I've been doing, huh? Okay, so this program is Autodesk Maya. It is a 3D modeling software that allows me to, well, create 3D models. My assignment, well, what I need to do over the holiday is I need to model. Let me pull up the shit that I need to actually model. There's a list. There's a certain number of things that I need to do. Also, the aspect ratio may look a little off. If it doesn't, that's good. But if it does, now that I pointed it out and you're realizing it, it's because if I did it full screened, I would dox myself, and I don't want to do that. But I still want to show you guys what I've been doing. So, yeah, that. Shut the fuck up, TJS. What do you mean mouth noises? I mean, dog, I get you're gay, but like, I'm eating food. Anyway, okay. I'm still pulling up the list. The list of things that I need to do. Okay, so 3D modeling. It is... No, not that. Introduction, work... Yeah, okay, activity. Guys, did you know that Roddy lives on Earth? No way. It's crazy. Okay, so the 4 things that I need to do are a gold coin, a wooden bowl, a wooden barrel, and a scroll tied up with a leather strap. I've done one of the things. I'm currently doing a second, and I need to finish the barrel. I need to do the bowl and gold coin. I'm gonna get a little list up, so I know what it is that I need to do. We will... Oh wait, I have a better idea. Instead of copy-pasting this, I should have been more prepared for this. What the fuck ever. MS Paint. Let's pull up MS Paint. So... we got... Oh, yo. That is... Okay, that's not... That's fine. That's funny, and I like that. So... window capture... MS Paint... let me see where you are. That's not it. Let me do another window capture. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Okay. No. Image file, that's not it. Imagine streaming homework. Yeah, well, I figured it would get me to continue to... productive while being chill about it, I guess. Imagine streaming? Yeah, can't be me. This isn't working. Why isn't this working? Let me see. Does it work now? Any full screen? No, that's not it. Okay. I'm gonna have to make, in that case, I'm gonna have to make another window capture. Window capture, there it is. Yes. So... mess. Why is it a black screen? Why are you a black screen? That's strange. This is very strange. And crashed? No, it's not crashed. Fucking good lord. Maybe I'll just have to pull a list up separately. Maybe the easier way is to just get a photo of it. Because... it's just showing a fucking black screen right now. But for some reason, my mouse is being picked up on it. So, I don't know what's happening. Maybe I have another way. Let me check. Maybe I can do this instead. Maybe I'll open up a PowerPoint. So then... put this in here. Then... so what if I captured this instead? Let's close that. Don't save. Apologies, I will get to the actual work in a second. I just need to... yes, that did it. Okay. So... can I crop? Let me see. Lock preview, preview scaling. I am still... how was everyone's day? Yeah, exactly. How's everyone's day? Match... capture method? No, that's not it. Filters? That's not it either. I don't want this moved. Does this dox me? No, it doesn't dox me. How's that? It's a little small. What if I did this? No. I hope that didn't... from beginning? No, that's not it. Yeah. Sure. We can have it like... up. Yeah. Sure, that's scuff, but we can do this. Okay. Now, let's get started. So, the things that I will need to do are the scroll I've completed, as you can see here. Let me see. There was a way to group them. Let me confirm. I'm kind of doing this on the fly. Combine, there it is. Okay, yeah. Like, I will need to look up a fair few guides, because I still don't exactly know what it is I'm doing. No. Why is it doing that? No. So... You're in... No. Okay, that's why. Okay. I can move you out the way, because you're done. Let's now work on this... what is supposed to be a wooden barrel. Okay. So... the item question... is almost done, but it currently doesn't look like a barrel, because it's not exactly how you say rounded. Rounded's not the correct term, but... okay. I will be looking up a reference sheet. Just a wooden barrel on Google. Yeah, okay. So we have I'm looking at a reference picture right now. No, what do you mean no? No what? Okay. So... Right, I remember the problem with this one. I added one too many faces. So, being able to extrude is a problem. Unless... Okay. Let's do some testing here. If I inserted an edge loop... Here... Here... Here, and here... Then I've just created new faces. And that now means... I can do some extrusion. Yeah. Okay. Face select. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Let's do some extending out. Okay, no. I think I can work with this. So... extending it out like that gives me... So then, if I did this, and then pushed it in... No. What if I turned it? No. That's not gonna do it. Move it up, move it down. That achieves something a little more what I want. Okay, so... I think I can work with the fact that I have too many faces. Move it up. No, I don't want that. I am messing around, but... this seems like... Okay, so what if I did this instead? Ooh, that looks nice. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, that's sick. Okay. Completely unintentional, but we'll work with that. Okay, so so I need to replicate this from the bottom. If I did this... No. This? No, that's not the same thing. So... if I did... no. What was it that I did to achieve this? Okay, so did that. We will push it flat. Then we will push it. That's yeah. Okay. It's a trash can? That is kind of kind of. Yeah, no. Like, it's supposed to be a general shape of a trash can. I see the trash can, actually, yeah. Okay. Then, if I elongate it all like that, then I push it up slightly. Now it's longer, but now it has lost its rings. If you know the picture of a wooden barrel, usually they have like metal straps around it. So I think what I can just do to cheese that is make. I don't want that, actually. This instead. Yes. Can I? How about a cylinder instead? Less polygons. So we'll bring this up, flatten it, make it a little smaller, then bigger like this. Oh. No, I actually do want the torus, like the donut, because yeah, no. It'll be easier for me because the hole is already inside the torus. Okay, so move this up, get it into position. Let's see now. Okay. We'll do a little bit of control here, because, whoops. No. No. Yeah, okay, so we've got all the interior faces. Now we just push it in. Okay, yeah, that does similarly to what I want. Now we get the bottom, and we just push it out. Look at that, okay. So that will make the hole bigger, but I'll need to select more of the faces. I want to eat it? Real. Oh, that's good, that's good. Okay, so... Oh, that's a movement. Oh, no. No. Okay. Let's see what this does. No. Yes? Hmm. It's not exactly the shape I was looking for, but maybe I can make it work. If I overlapped it in there, then the inside is whack. Okay, that's not... That's a close. Okay. So that makes it smaller, that'll make it bigger. What if I selected more faces? Okay. It's just doing the same thing. It's fine, actually. So... no, that's not fine. We can't have the black lines, otherwise it'll... Yeah, like this, if I render it out, it's gonna look wrong. So I'm gonna have to do it at a certain... Okay. That means... Do it in further... Ooh, okay. Yeah, no. That's good. That's good. I like that. I like being able to do that. So... We'll do it the same for here as well. Okay. That's a little smaller than what I wanted, but that's fine. So... Push it down. Yes, that's good, that's good. No. Yes. Now... No. No. Okay, now we have both those selected. So what happens if I push it down? Okay, that narrows it out a little more. So... Yeah, that looks... There probably could have been an easy way to do that, but I like that... Yeah, that... Sure. Okay. Now we select the whole item. We will... The ring's too big. Let's just test, see what happens when I put it in like this. Move it into position. Enlarge it. So that is obviously too big. Let's see now. Okay, let's enlarge it so the hole is completely enveloped inside the... Okay, yes. How do I make the... Oh, wait, no. I think I know what I can do. Let's select... Yes. No. Yes. Then oh, no. Ooh. Let's select... No. Let's select like this. Ooh, okay, no. I am starting to see a vision. That's the problem. That's the black that I'm not supposed to see. Okay. Hmm. Okay, the hole is still of an acceptable size. Let me see if I can hide this somehow. That actually didn't do what I wanted to do. Can I decrease it? Move it down. Yeah, I can. Okay. You know what? Let's just... There probably is an easy way to do this, so I'm gonna put this to the side for now, see if I can do something with this later. Then we're gonna start with this. We'll restart. So we'll extrude it out. So it's got some stuff there. Now since it's got... Let's see. Let's select all the faces here. That's not what I wanted to select. Let's go top. No. Ugh. Okay. So we go top. We will... Okay. Good. Now, we'll select the three faces. Hello, Miss Bouquet. Welcome to the stream. I apologize if this is a little strange to you, given what I'm doing here, but I'm trying out something different for my streaming. It is also an excuse for me to do my uni assignment, so I don't get caught slacking. I hope you enjoy my yapping. Not that. So, what I'm doing here is I am 3D modeling some items. I have a list here, as you can see on the top left corner of the stream. I have 4 things that I need to complete. And I've completed one of them. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and mark that off. Yes. Okay. That could be thicker. So I'm gonna... Yes. Okay. Now... Okay. So... Now, back to this. Is this something you would have to do before you 3D print something in real life? Yes, it would. This is not for 3D modeling, 3D printing though, but yes, it is in the same vein. The easiest, I know this from a friend. I don't personally 3D model, but I know this from a friend. Normally what would need to be done is they would need to get an existing 3D model, port it over to the printer, then print it. But in this situation, I would be making the 3D model myself, then I would port it over to the 3D modeler, like the 3D printer for it to print. Yeah. Okay. That... I kinda don't like how that looks. But... No, I think it's fine. If I make the interior of the drum thicker, then I think this is fine. But I am still going to want to cover it up. So I'm gonna do this instead. No, that's not it. Extrude. Will that do it? Yes! Excellent. I like that a lot. Yeah, maybe you want to make something unique, so I guess you'd have to do it this way yourself. It's true. However, like I said, this is merely for my university assignment, and I am doing this so I can give myself an excuse not to slack off, and also give myself a fun way to... That's not something I wanted to do. Yeah, give myself a fun way to do my work. It's not... This is the first time I'm doing something like this. And I don't know if I want to do something more like this in the future, but... I would be open to it. Okay, that looks pretty good, actually. That's... So if I extended it out a little more, put it up. Okay, so I think what I can do is close that, then select the faces inside, then I extruded it out. No, that's not it. Extruded it out. That is not correct. That is not correct either. Oh, I'm extruding the whole thing. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Yes. Okay. Not bad. So we'll... No. We'll make this tinier. We'll make it smaller. Okay. That's... Ooh, I know what I can do. Okay. That was merely a test, so I'm going to put this out. And with this... Ooh, I understand the problem now. Okay, so... Let's select all the faces. No. No. Yeah, okay. So if I did no. If I that's not it. If I did okay, so these are selected. I don't want to select any of the sides. Well, that okay, now I know why it's doing that because I didn't put it all the way through. Yep, I didn't do that all the way through. Let's make it smaller. So if I did this? Oh, no. That's the problem. So... Oh, I understand now. What do I do? Oh, no, no, no. This is it. This is fixable. So if I... Oh, no, no, no. I need to... retract the lines. Yes. So if I did this... Yeah. That's good. That's good. Make that a little straight. Okay, that doesn't seem too bad. Let's test this now. Okay, so... that actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, so... other than the... well, okay. Let's... what? Okay. So, if I extend it out... no. This... okay, no... oh, why is that poking out? You're not supposed to be poking out. What is this? Let's move you back in. Okay. No. No. Why is there a problem here? Oh, okay. Doable. Easy. So, we got this barrel here. Okay. Let's... next... clone. No. What was clone again? Control D. Yes. Okay. Very good. Let's clone again. Okay. Then clone again. That doesn't look too bad, I say. Let's round this out. Why don't we round all these? I'm off the clock? Very nice. That looks... okay. I don't like how these look rounded, actually. So, what if I rounded this, but then didn't round these? Ah, it's the things start to show. Make it a little wider. then that starts to show. Okay. Problem. Hmm. Let me Control Z back a bit. Okay. So, no. Clone, then clone. Okay. So because this is smaller, I'm gonna have this shrink down a little. Nothing like extruding. That's good. So we can make this a little smaller. Then... yeah, okay. Apologies. I am, again, eating right now. Okay, so... what are your thoughts, chat? Do you think it looks done? I mean, like, from a... actually, no, that bit's not done. Oh, no, I realized my problem. Okay, so... because of the strange item that I used, the polygon disc, it wasn't even when I cut out all the pieces to make the hole in the middle. I believe I cut a corner, and that now resulted in me having these strange triangles out here. So, a way I can fix it is selecting the face, like so, and then selecting it like this, pushing it in. Yeah, that's the thing I did last time. Okay. No. Let me see, let me do damage control, see if there's any problems on... they will have problems on all of them. So, I think the easiest way to work around this is we'll pull it out, then we will have them simply pushed in more. Yep. Okay. We will simply then select the whole item, move it back in, and check once more to see if there are any items. Okay, that's there. What if I moved it like this? So it's covered? It looks like... okay. Looks like it's all done. So I will delete, delete, and delete. Then we clone. What? Oh. Let's see. So we will clone up here. Clone there. Increase size. Then clone. Okay, that's sticking out. So what if we decreased it slightly? Now it's showing up again. Okay. Okay. So I think we just need to move it. Ooh, okay. Yeah. That seemed to do the trick. Let's move it. Okay. So my chat, my little internet friends right now. I have a question. Are you entertained? Possibly. I mean, I don't mean in the sense like, are you not entertained? I don't mean like that kind of entertainment. I mean like, are you bored of me? Are you bored of watching me do my work? No, this is quite enamoring. Really? It's rather insightful. It's certainly unique into a topic I don't know about. Okay, yeah, sure. Not really, or I would have left by now? Oh, okay. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That actually doesn't look half bad. I believe the final touches are to put a lid on it. Let's increase the size. Extrude a little. No. No. There we go. I enjoy watching you struggle. Firstly, welcome to the stream, Possum. Second, I'm not exactly struggling. I am, how you say, puzzle solving. Because I'm guessing... Okay, well, 3D modeling is, to me, kind of brand new. And I am currently not watching a guide on how to do this stuff. So I am going into this blind. So I guess you could say I'm puzzle solving, because I'm trying to find a way for me to create an item with no help, nothing but my own creativity, and create a 3D item. Like this barrel that I have here, and this scroll. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this item. This is going to be... I'm probably going to make this the bowl. Yeah, as you can see on the top left corner, probably somewhere around here, I have a checklist of items that I need to do. And this actually looks complete. The lid doesn't need to be anything special. Can I have a little engraved like this? Most of the reference material I'm seeing all have... It's not always to the lid up, like, to the like, what is it, the radius. It's a little down like this. So, yeah, I can do that. Okay, let me see if I can do any final touch-ups. There's a seam line here. Ooh, I know what I can do. Okay, so I'm going to add an edge loop there. So if I select the faces... Hello? Hello? What the fuck? No. Okay. This is not doing the thing I wanted to do. Okay, there it is. Now, if I extrude it out slightly, that will give me like a little metal ring. Yeah. The bottom looks like it also has one as well. So I'm simply going to add another edge loop near the end and select the faces. No. Oh, I was selecting the fucking edge. I didn't press Q. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now, let's extrude again. Yeah. Am I the only one who hears a buzzing sound? Uh, no. Is it the... Oh. I thought that was just on my end. You guys can hear that? That's... Oh, wow, okay. That is from the... Okay, that is from the BGM. Okay. Uh, let me change BGM, see if that'll do anything. That's a little quiet. It's still doing that. Strange. Okay. Do you still hear it? Yes. Oh. I thought that was my speakers. Why is it doing that? I am now... Look at this. Now there's no music. Did that do anything? Did that fix it? I never heard any buzzing to begin with. Oh, okay. Okay. Char, Possum, do you hear the noise now? No, I don't hear it anymore. Okay, good. Okay, so the cost for me to not have a buzzing noise in my BGM is for me to not hear my own BGM. I think that's fine. Alright. This looks done, if I say so myself. It it's probably rudimentary, but okay. Hydration reminder, everyone. Now, I'm gonna get some snapshots because I am required to for my assignments. Okay. Got a snapshot of... I'm gonna pull up my PowerPoint. Ugh. Did that do anything? No, it didn't. Okay, not to the stream anyway. Okay, so... Da. Okay, so the first item we have is the barrel. I will copy and paste it here. I will then get a snapshot of its interior to prove that I have hollowed it out. Yeah, that was... let's get the snapshot like that. Okay. We will... like so. W barrel? Hey, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Burn Cactus. Glad to see you here. I've also got a scroll here. I did this last week. It's pretty basic. I'm gonna have to look up a there was a tutorial for me to there was a way for me to do the squishing like the paper roll you see here, but it's not something I know off the top of my head. Other than that, we have two of the four items on our agenda completed. As you can see, we have a little checklist up here. Is there like a pirate theme? No. Uh, funnily enough, despite the two items looking like it is, it's not supposed to be. Wait a minute. A coin, a bowl, a barrel, a scroll. I think it is. My uni assignment, no, like, well, this part didn't exactly tell me that it was a pirate theme, but it's starting to make sense, you know? Huh, yeah. It is all pirate stuff. I did not make that connection. Very interesting. Okay, so we got a snapshot of the barrel here. Then let's get a snapshot of assignment 2 gonna be a whole pirate ship. That's crazy. It's true. Okay, so we got... Okay, let's actually get it onto like, the plane, so it's not just... Yep, okay. Get it into position, then we take a snap... That's in the way. Let's get this out of here. Take a snapshot like so. Then week 5, we got the scroll. We can I uncombine? Separate. There we go. Let's move the chorus out of here so we can show the each individual parts. And I will do the annotations later. Okay. He said something about a leather strap. When did I say anything about a leather strap? When did I ever say that? Are you talking about the scroll? The I said the scroll. I never said a leather strap. This is if this is what you are you're confusing me now, TJS. I mean, Jack. Ugh. I don't. Why is it doing that? Is it because I selected the this? It is. Is it? It is. Okay, it is. It is because I selected the. That's strange. That's really strange. Why is it connected to it like that? Huh. I stop. Okay. Let's combine them again. Let's move this out of here. I guess I can't move this. The list says a scroll with a leather strap. Oh, no. Uh, this Taurus. That's the leather strap. I say in quotation marks. I showed this to the teacher and they said it was fine. So I'm not. This is complete to me. Well, in the eyes of the teacher, this is complete. So isn't it 2 p.m. there in upside down kangaroo land? 1:57, but you would technically you essentially be correct. Okay. The lid and let's move it out so we can combine. Yes. Then we'll move it back down like so. Okay, that is drink a monster. I don't drink energy drinks. I'm not that it's not that well, I'm not opposed to them. I'm just apathetic towards the idea of I'm joking, I'm joking. I say toxic waste because one of my good friends drinks Monster, and I jokingly call it toxic waste. Okay. So, Next up on oh no, that's not the button I'm in press. So a wooden barrel tick. Okay. Bowl. What happens if I flip it? That looks like a bowl already. Okay, let me confirm the 90. I should have done another 90. There we go. Okay. So with this little thingamajig, this doohickey, this item, that almost looks like a bowl already. So if I went to the edges and so new Monster energy drink that tastes like literal toxic waste. Exactly. Connect. That's not it. Okay. So I have the ring selected. Okay, so this? Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Okay, that's not bad. Merge to center. Okay. So there actually is a little bit inside. Could I perchance? That's what am I doing? No. Okay, I guess I'm selecting the whole thing. Boy, 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 boy. Okay. So if I pushed it, what happens if I pushed it down? Why is it doing that? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Classic $1 billion idea. True. I'm on board. I'm already on board. I don't drink energy drinks, but I'm on board. Uh, that's a little. Uh, I may just have to leave it like this. So that's a little. That's tipped. Okay. How about this? No. There we go. Let's decrease the size of this rim because I don't like how jutted out it is. Oh wait, no. I don't do this. I do this instead. We do yeah, 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 yeah. Just is it what does classic taste like? Is it just expired? True. Just kind of like a Red Bull, but different, sweeter. Okay. Um, is this really the shape that I want? This seems a little too simple. I don't know what I can do. We'll let the faces out. Let's. Ooh, okay, no, yeah, that's good. So, like so. That's strange. Is it? No, that's not too strange actually. I think I don't want the shape like this. It looks too incomplete. Like I did just make it like I was just fucking around. I don't want to make it look like I don't want to make it look like I was quote unquote fucking around. So I will straighten it out. I love me some sweet drinks. Hey, yeah, I also I do appreciate the sweet drink every now and then, but Monster is just not for me. Those kind of energy drinks. I like me some Coke, some Sprite, some Pepsi. I don't want to start any drama or any heat here, but I am way more of a Coke person than a Pepsi person. Don't fight me. It's just my preference. Maybe it's also the fact that I've had more Coke than Pepsi. Hmm. Yeah. You ever had those nasty after? It's not nasty. Currently having like a strange aftertaste in my mouth. I had a drink for breakfast. I went to an IKEA, and I had that sugar-free cola that they dispense. And every single time I drink it, I always get an aftertaste in my mouth. It is undesirable because every time I drink it, it feels like I have to smack my lips, but then even drinking water doesn't get rid of the aftertaste. So like, let's cancel Roddy for this take. What the hell? Am I all in with Pepsi people? Is every person here that's not me a Pepsi person? Nah, I fuck with Coke. Coca-Cola, no cocaine. Okay, I didn't know why you needed to specify that, given that we were on the topic of soft drinks and sweet drinks. But sure. Does Coke actually taste like something in Australia? What does that mean? What? Well, are you saying that Coke doesn't taste like something in America? I've never been to America, so I wouldn't know. Surely there's how Coca-Cola tasted better with. I don't think you were old enough to know that to have ever tasted that properly. But I'm not gonna say anything. I drink dirty water before Coke. Okay, that's a hot take. What? Possum, are you a Pepsi person? Coke is just corn syrup here. I am so sorry. That does sound really bad. Yikes. Coke in the States is so bland. Yikes. Uh, well, I don't know what to tell you, but Australian Coca-Cola just tastes like Coca-Cola. I don't know how I'm supposed to describe it. It it doesn't taste. See, I can't. It's strange for me. I can't make the comparison because I've never been to America, so I can't taste what Coca-Cola tastes like in America. And I haven't been out of country in years, so I can't make a good comparison to anything. But the few times that I have been out of country, I barely had Coca-Cola. So I actually don't remember. Yeah, but anyway. Coke leaves my mouth dry for some reason. I think that's just soft drinks in general. Because most of the soft drinks I have do have an aftertaste. And maybe dry is one of the flavors that is dry a flavor? Like when I have a Sprite, I don't normally have Sprite, but when I do, it leaves a wacky ass aftertaste. When I drink Coke, I think it's fine. I don't think I have a Coke on me on hand to test, but I prefer Coke over Pepsi, mostly because Pepsi's aftertaste is stranger to me than Coke's. Dry as a texture? That's the word I was looking for. I was looking for the word texture. Oh, I have just realized the BGM. I'm so sorry. I just realized the BGM was not on loop. Apologies. Ugh. I'm fine with. Currently, I am fine with drinking my water right now. One way or another, hydration reminder. I like fizz. Yeah, carbonated drinks are cool. I like me some sugary drinks. Okay. Anyway, this bowl surely looks complete. So I'm gonna take a photo of this. I'm gonna take a snapshot. Then take a shot of the bottom so we can see that it actually has a rim, an interior rim. Let's copy this photo initially and put it to the side. Then we will snapshot again, like so. We'll take a photo and put it into this PowerPoint. And last up, this one's going to be the proper challenge. Coin. Okay. Let's move this whole item out and away. Do I really have to... Why does it do that? I am so confused. Why can't I just move it like... Yeah. Okay, so this is connected to this face, but... And when I move it, it does that? Like, why the fuck? Can I have it not connected, please? Separate? I didn't do anything. Okay, I may just have to leave this here. What the fuck? Why is it doing that? I do not understand that. Oh, wait. Oh, it's flipped. Right, I flipped it. Okay, so when I made it, I had it in the line like so, and then I flipped it 90 degrees. Okay, no, that's why it's moving that strangely. But you're just gonna have to leave. I'm just gonna have to leave this there. I may have to reschedule our TF2 session again. Roommate is gonna have some people over the weekend. Any better time, even if it's a week away or some shit, is whatever. We can talk about it later. Let me see. So you said you can't have Sunday, that's my Monday. So what if... Okay. What about exactly 1 week from now? Like 7 days? Would you be able to do that? Same time as usual, 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Okay. The coin is going to be the hardest thing to do. We can take the bowl. Okay. Let's see. Barrel. Scroll. Bowl. And coin. Jack, you won't see it, but I'm down a Pepsi in your honor. That's crazy. Let me get back to you on that tomorrow. DM me and remind me before you sleep. Should see it in the morning. Alright, word? Okay. Let me check my shield. Coin 1. Oh. This is a separate... This is a separate item. A different file. I don't like that. Remember, exhale all the way before you chug, you'll get it down quicker. Oh yeah, that's the down method. I've seen that before happen on, like, some clips. Ooh. Okay. Let's check. Let me consult with... Visual representation... what? Let me see. Okay, so... Week 3. Week 3, I made a shield. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat the food that I have on hand right now. So... yeah. Holy shit, you're right, it does go down faster this way. Yeah, wow. Well, you know. What? Ow. You may not have heard that, but I just cracked my bone while I was eating. Dog, stop eating with food in your mouth. Yeah, well, whoops, whoops. ASMR? You heard me eating? Ugh, okay. Um, should I just mute my mic when I eat? No, what? I don't think there's a point. I'm fun at parties, drinking is fun. Wow. Absolutely baller ASMR. Okay, fine. If that's what you want. So, I'm not gonna be talking in the ASMR voice, if that's what you, because I'm not doing that. So, what I have here is I believe this is, I'm not, I'm not well versed in the Taco Bell menu. So, I believe this is called a chicken crunch wrap? I think that's what this is. Keep your mic on, it's more authentic this way. Okay, fine. Okay. I believe this is a chicken, what they call a chicken crunch wrap. Because it's got some of those tortilla chips in here, and it is chicken. So, oh my god. The mic is picking up my food eating. Oh. Ugh. Was not expecting mukbang ASMR, but this shit is hilarious. Okay. There goes my chance of getting a decent amount of sleep tonight. You mean for my, you mean, you mean me, what, you watching my stream? Don't don't not sleep on my account, bro. You can go bed. I'm not gonna kill myself because you didn't turn up to a stream, bro. If you want to sleep, you can sleep. Come on, lean in close. Fuck you. Not on your life. Too late. I already drank that whole Pepsi. Ah, well. Yeah, well. The fuck you was personal, bro. That's crazy. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I don't want to. I'm not giving exactly specifically TJS. I'm not giving him the satisfaction. It's the caffeine keeping me awake. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Pepsi will do that to you. Or like Coca-Cola adjacent drinks. Cola adjacent drinks. That's the one. This man wants me on his stream. He lies, the tsundere. I did not say I didn't want you on stream. I said I'm not giving you the satisfaction of, and I quote, come on, lean in close. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of the ASMR while leaning in close. That is not what this is. I'm eating because I'm hungry, not to satisfy your ears. A Jack X Roddy fanfic would go crazy. Um, I don't swing that way, so it wouldn't work. I don't see guys that way. Like it wouldn't even be an angst problem, like an angst story. I'm just not even not even into that. Like just genuinely. This isn't a rage bait bit. I'm just I don't see guys that way. I mean, I hate to disappoint TJS. That's why it's a fanfic? I guess, bro. I fucking guess. What the fuck? Yeah, well, that's the same reaction I had. Anything can happen when you're in a fanfic? I guess. True. Anything can happen, but at the same time, okay. So I'm not about to throw shade to any of you guys right now. But the thing is, I find it no, that's it's strange. Fanfics to me, mm, how do I say this in a way that doesn't offend? Uh, okay. Me personally, I don't do fanfics of real life people. I know it's fiction, but it kind of blends fiction and non-fiction together. Almost, oh no, basically every single fanfic that I have written is about a fictional universe and a fictional character. I don't I don't self-insert. I don't well, there was one time, but it was purely by name. So I guess that does count as a self-insert, but he dies. Take that how you will. So I don't actually ship real people. That's weird as fuck. Okay, that's the weird thing. That is weird. I agree that. So I agree shipping real people. That is strange to me. I'm gonna say sorry now. My bad. No, that was fine. I'm not disturbed by that. I'm not uncomfortable by anything. I mean, I'm simply saying I don't swing that way. So it would be strange. Okay, no, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be strange if one of my friends did create me in a yaoi fanfic with someone, despite them knowing I'm not gay or like into men. So that would be weird. Yeah, actually. Ship whatever fictional character you want, but keep real people out of it. Yes. Okay. So to me, this is where it starts becoming the this is like bordering. Hear me out. VTubers are a fictional persona. VTubers have a real person piloting the avatar. So I am in the VTuber sphere, like really heavily, and I notice a lot of shipping between the two characters. But it's bordering something. I don't know if it is very widespread in the VTuber sphere to ship two VTubers together, especially Hololive. But it's not strange because they not only do they interact, they do flirt, jokingly, of course, and they are fictional personas. So, when a person makes a fanfic of a ship between two VTubers, it is technically entirely fictional, despite the fictional character being piloted by a real person. The fanfic just treats the fictional character as the character, like as they were, if they were not a like a 2D persona. If someone shipped me with you, I'd feel really weird, despite not having a persona of any kind. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair. I'm not I'm not too like I'm not too much into that romance fanfic. I'm more into okay. Some of the fanfics I write. Okay. Since we're going down this route, I might as well share with you some I'm going to share with you some of the fanfics I wrote. I'm not embarrassed by them because they're nothing to be embarrassed by. Let's see. This is actually not the correct. Okay. Yeah, this is not actually the correct computer for me. This is my other I need to check my other computer. Right? Well, right is in like heavy quotation marks. Okay, so I used to properly write. Well, I have actually recently. I have actually properly written, not in quotation marks. I have written a romance story before because one of my friends recommended to me something. It's something new that I haven't done. So, it is something that I tried my hand at. I was pretty proud of it, and well, yeah. I plan on having me's of real people who aren't together in my Tomodachi life get married and have kids, but that's more. That's haha, that's hilarious to me. Yeah, yeah. That seems fine. That's like that's too cartoonish to be real. So immediately, even if the person that you used your name for a me sees you doing this, they know you're gonna be joking. Because it's way too cartoony to ever be conceived as real. Okay, at this point, I'm no longer doing the ASMR, so I'm gonna turn the BGM back on. Mm, okay. One of the stories I can share is what the hell? Okay, so I've written one, two, three originals, and well, what? Did my OBS disconnect? Am I back? Oh, that wasn't my side. For a second, I think you actually cut off. Yeah, I must have because it popped up a warning saying reconnection successful. Uh, I actually don't know what happened. My internet didn't cut out at all. So the stream buffered for a few seconds. We'll be back. All right, cool. Okay. So, all right, the third, uh, original story that I was writing. It's strange. I can't really call it I wrote it because that's wrong. Definitionally, by definition, I mean, I didn't write it. Okay, I have no shame in admitting this, but okay. The problem is when I when I write a story, normally you think like a take take one of my... Let's take the Star Trek story that I wrote. I can't tell you the thought process exactly of how I create, like, the characters, the things inside the universe, the story, but it just kind of spills out. But this story that I'm calling Multiverses Collide, yeah, original name, I know. It's entirely ChatGPT roleplay. Now, before you jump on me saying, why the hell are you using ChatGPT, you're gonna get flamed, I'm gonna cancel you for this. It's not what you think it is. Okay, so I'm seeing some reactions. Okay, so the thing is, well, now that I'm realizing that I'm saying this, it's interesting to explain. So I'm role-playing a scenario with ChatGPT, and it results in an original story? Question mark? ChatGPT how to get girlfriend. You would not risen the huzz on ChatGPT, bro. Get off that. Okay, so, like, it does create an original story. Story in quotation marks. And, like, to me, it's immersive because I'm able to interact with the characters I tell it I'm interacting with, and then it spits out like a roleplay scenario. That's interesting to me. I don't see it as turning off your brain and devoiding myself of human interaction, because not only am I aware that this is entirely fictional, not only am I aware that I am not self-inserting, I'm avoiding romantic intentions, like, for that exact reason. It's original enough that I think... Okay, like... Is it shame that I'm... No, it's not shame. Am I denying it? Let me analyze myself. I think it is. I think it is shame. Like, deep down, I'm afraid that I'm gonna be ridiculed. That's not it. That can't be it. No. I have fun with it, and that's the important point. To me. I've already been saying that, to be cringe is to be free. And, yeah. Okay, no. I'm telling myself that I'm not gonna be ashamed of using ChatGPT to roleplay. I'm not doing anything weird with it. I'm not, like, romancing anyone, so... Romancing would make it strange. That would make it weird as hell. I'm not doing that. So, basically what I've been doing is, like, I'm using the... I'm telling it a prompt, and when I, like, do a battle scenario, just for some reason, like, if I'm saying I'm fighting, I'll use a d20. I'll pretend like I'm playing D&D with myself. I roll a die, and then, depending on the number, I feed it in, and then it tell me, like, if I roll a 20 or if I roll a 3, something good or something bad would happen. Yeah. And I do have to think, because it's like I'm imagining myself, putting myself in the character that I am, despite it not being a self-insert, and thinking how this person would react in this scenario. So to me, I think it's not brain dead, and I like that. Anyway, I think that's enough of a break. Let's go back to what we're actually doing here, the fucking 3D modeling. Yeah, okay. Okay, so... It probably could. It probably could what? Okay, so the last thing that I need to work on is my coin. I'm gonna boot up this file because sigh, it did it again. It did the rebooting again. Apologies. Okay, we have the second file up. The stream's original intention. Yeah, that's right. We were here to do something. Okay, I have the second file here. Orthographic views are currently locked. I don't like that. You're lagging. You're lagging a lot. Maybe it's because I have this file. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save. Yep. So I'm gonna switch to be right back, just so I don't accidentally reveal something I shouldn't. So I'm going to change it to this one. Then no valid input? Why is it saying no valid input? I don't like that. Okay. That looks fine. No way to dox myself, I think. Alright. So this is the coin that I've currently made. Whoa. I did this originally, and I've forgotten how to reactivate the photo that's... reveal selected. That's not it. No. 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 Whoops. Okay. So we have a point here, like just a basis. And I can't just submit it like this, clearly, because there's nothing else to it. There's nothing special about it. This is just a fucking... This just looks like a shield, and I can't do that. So, I have to add something onto it to make it look like a coin. Should I just make it simple? Like a pirate? Like a skull and crossbones? Oh, wait, speaking of pirate. There's something... let me check. Let's have a look. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, Aztec coin. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's a little bit intricate. I don't think I'll be able to do that. That seems like a lot of work. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay. Instead, I think I will be simply making a skull and crossbones. Then... No, actually. Skull coin? I don't know what I'm gonna see by looking this up. Skull coin. I don't know what I'm gonna get by looking this up. Okay. This one is gonna have to be the most free form because I have no idea. Oh, that's why those pictures aren't showing up, because I haven't downloaded them. Okay. Make a really small cannon somewhere because people like funny? Yeah, true, actually. Okay, so... I don't know how I'm gonna do this. How am I going to freeform? Sweep mesh, that's not it. Curves. Create a curve on the ground. I think this is the way. So, if I... Let's just get an average sized... Like an average approximation of a skull? That looks... No, I'm redoing that. So... Nope. Wait, I know what I can do to be funny. No, that's... No, I'll need a... I think I need a reference sheet. Do I need a reference sheet? No. I know the average. Like the approximate shape of his face. That's too sharp. It's too round. Okay. So I've made the shape. No. Okay. Let's see. What happens if I extrude? It's a line, it can't be extruded, fair enough. That doesn't look like it'll work. Fuck it, I'll delete it. It's not gonna work. This isn't going to work the way I want it to. Okay. How can I obtain... Okay, what if... What if I import it? I have an idea. Okay. What if I import... I'm going to... Let's find my file that I used to initially work on... No, that's not it. Really odd, yes. So, if I did this... Okay, okay, this is all imported. It's very nice. So, what if I simply... What if I simply just... flattened... Nope. Flattened it. Yeah. 90. Then I decrease the size. No, that actually seems a little too easy. I'm not doing that. I'm probably not going to do that. Okay. What if I import... I'm going to import something else. Potions, mug, coin, axe. Yeah. Hello, axe. So, this is another file that I've worked on. Let's combine. That's actually not what I want to do. I don't want to combine those. Separate. So let's select all this. Let's decrease the size of it. Let's bring it out. No, that seems too easy. That seems like a copy-paste. I don't want the teacher to think I copy-pasted this shit. Okay, I'm not doing that. Okay, how about this? We'll import one more time. We'll see what else I have made separate. Mug 1. We'll delete this. Hello, tank. So, this was just some shit that I made. Will it move? Okay. So, it's a very rudimentary tank. I did not put any thought into this while making it. So, I'm going to flatten it. I'm going to decrease its... Oh, no. Fine. I'm gonna decrease its size. Then... imprint it. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Okay. So if I select all this again, I don't want to select that. We will shrink it. So it has some amount of, like, depth. We'll combine it all. No! Okay, that's not the item I wanted to do. No. Combine. 3. Jack said make a cannon and this dude gets an entire tank. Yeah, real. Okay, we'll decrease the size. We will move it into position. Okay. Decrease it some more. Decrease it again. Okay. Here's an idea. We will shape it up like this. Move it like that. So that's a tank. And then what if... We'll move it closer to there. It's not very yar-har fiddle-dee-dee. You're right. Okay, how about this? Okay. We've got the tank again. Okay. We don't need this. We can... This is in the same file, so we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. Okay, how about this? We will remove the tank treads. Okay, that looks very bland. Okay. Pirate cannon. Let's look up a reference for a pirate cannon. Okay. The rough shape is there. I can do a little more remodeling so I can achieve what I want. Okay, so what if I delete this, I rotate it 180 degrees. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to rotate this part by 180 degrees. Yes. So then we will move it up here. Are you writing, or does that keyboard sound like that? No, it is an Opera GX. It's Opera GX. So that's actually not something I would want to do. Holy shit, eShop load. I want the Tomodachi. Oh, you haven't gotten the demo yet? Oh yeah, Tomodachi Life 2. Okay, so, okay. Let's work on this. I don't need to extrude this, so I can decrease it. So instead... Oh no, I know what I can do. Here we go. We will flip this 180 degrees this way. Then flip it back 180 degrees. So, given that it looks like that, we can position it up and put it in like so. Then we'll extend the face out. Is that what I want? We can do this. Then this. No, I want to extrude it. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I want this bit and that bit to extrude. So if I put an edge loop there and there, no, that's further in there. So then, by selecting the shapes, we can have this and this selected. We can extrude each out. Okay. Oh, okay, we don't need to select that anymore. We can decrease this size because the barrel doesn't need to be that big. Separate. Combine. Decrease. So like this? No, we actually don't need this at all. So we got the blunt here, I mean the cannon here. Okay. This can be the resting place for the cannon. If... Cannons normally have... Okay. Okay, I know what I can do. I'll select this, and select this. I'll move it... No. Thought Matt was the grandpa, but perhaps you're the grandpa. That's crazy. Back in my day type shit? True. What? Okay, let's just select all of this. So I can go in. Yeah, okay. So... Okay, this is not necessary. Put this down. We will select this, and drop it. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Let's decrease. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. We can work with this. We'll decrease the size of that. Move this in. It doesn't have an end. Okay, we need this. We do need this. push it back. Then out here. I'm older than Matt, so I don't know what I'm even on about. Matt's younger than you? Uh, he's... Matt is younger than me, but, like, not by much. I'm July, he's September. This extrusion is strange. So I'm going to select this and select this. I'm going to push it in. No, not like that. Select this, this, and this. No, this. Push it in. No, in. That didn't do. That's not correct. You know what? This is fine. Okay. We will... Hello? Okay. We will extrude the size of the... What the heck? Why is it over here? What the fuck? That's strange. Why is it selecting... might have done something wrong. Okay. Make the cannon a little stubbier. I'm older than everyone who's been active in this chat except Jack's dinosaur ass. Lol. Why am I always the old man of the group? I don't want to be the responsible one. Who's gonna put the grandpa here in the retirement home? Yeah. Good story, Gramps. Time for you to go to bed, TJS. Okay. You can lower it down. That looks... Oh, wait. No, this is fine, this is fine. Okay, so... If I don't want to change this man's diaper. Do old people wear diapers? That sounds very ignorant to me. But... do they? Okay, so now I can do... These coins are already here, so I will make them wheels. Wheels for the cannon. I will increase them in size. I'll delete this. I will move this up so it's not entirely engulfed by the... Then... No. Clone that. He knows because he's one of them. That's crazy. Okay, so we have this little contraption here. Lower it. And... that seems a little too big. Let's move it back. That seems fine. So, this cannon... ooh, I know what I can do. I will... make a clone. I will... turn it 90 degrees. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. 90. No. Turn it 90. Okay, there we go. Potty trained as a toddler just to go back to shooting himself by 80. Okay, we can have... Let's have it down. We can have it connecting the wheels like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. We will decrease its size. Then have it a little down here. Yes. Have this out here. Have this... like... No, not clone. No. Like that? Okay. Okay. Holy balls, it's done. Oh, you mean the... Yeah. Alright, have fun with the game. Okay. That's a cannon, if I've ever seen one. But it's not complete. First, we'll need to close up this... What? Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Surface poly modeling. Close it up. Yes! Excellent. Okay. Very good. Okay. Now, selecting the faces. No. 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 Why isn't it doing the thing that I want it to? That's selecting a little too many faces. Nope. Nope. Is it selecting any more faces that I don't want it to? I think it is. I'm really excited to see what disturbing babies they get from my island's married couples. True. No, not extrude. Why can't I select the whole thing? Alright. Slog way, but way nonetheless. Extrude... No. Wait. Will that... Does that work? It's usually... The back of it is, like, rounded. Rounded like a dome. So, I want it out, then up. Does that work? No. 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 Oh, that's not it. Turning around, fuck with it. Yeah, turning around does fuck with it. Okay. Not doing that. So... Nope. No. No. Wait. Yes? Is this what I want? I think it's not. There's... I can do this. Then we will... Okay, push it out. Yes. Okay, that's good. This is good. Okay, that's a closed part of the cannon. So... I want to round this. That answers my question. Okay. Okay. It looks like it's almost done. Maybe I'm going for a little too cartoony. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna decrease the size of this. It'd be hilarious if part of your next assignment was to make a cannon. It would be. Okay, so I can do... Oh, I know what I can do. I will extend out this. Then select this, this, and this. I'm going to clone. Then... Is that where I want it? Now it looks out of shape. No, I know what I can do. I can select, 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 and select. I'll just simply move it back. Yeah! Look at that. Okay, that's sick. Okay. We will move... What the fuck? It's always the fucking strange ass, stupid ass selection. I don't know why it's built like this. The cannon can be... Hello and now bye. I'm gonna sleep in this hotel with my friends. Alright, have fun, Proto. Thanks for tuning into the stream anyway. Okay. That looks like... That doesn't look too bad. We'll now layer it. We'll now layer this contraption by... We're gonna create an edge loop. We'll put it here. Yes. Now, selecting the face, we can... Okay. We will select this and pull it out. Ooh, won't like that. We could extrude instead. Oh, that's actually not correct. That doesn't seem like what I wanted to do. Oh no, wait, what? Why is it doing that? Can we turn it? No. It's strange. Yikes. Okay, I know what I want. That's not it. That's not it. The extending out is strange. I think I'm gonna move it. I can do that. I could just do that. Sure. We'll move the cannon back. What the fuck? Okay. So then, by selecting this face, we will extrude out this. That's not what I meant to. That's not what I'm supposed to do. That seems incorrect. So we'll extend this face out. No, extend it out like this. So with this face and this face, line it. This face and this face, line it up. That seems not entirely. Ooh, Maya. Yes. Hello, Solo. Welcome to the stream. I am doing this as an excuse to do my uni assignment. I'm getting good progress done. This is actually the final thing that I need to do before I'm done. I left out the stream is just a hangout with no one else's mic on. I'm fine with that. I was completely fine with that. Welcome to the stream, Solo. Thanks for tuning in. Are you also one who partakes in the creation of 3D items? I just finished a 3-year degree in 3D animation, so I kind of know 3D. That's cool. That's sick. Congratulations on completing it. Funnily enough, I've actually just started this year. I'm doing game design, but 3D modeling is part of the course, so it comes with the. It is quite literally on par for the course. I am also a beginner, so don't flame me too much. Great Balls of Fire? Sick, bro. Yeah. That's not what I want. That. I want to select the edge. And as well, put it down. It's good. Okay, I like that. Good luck. Hopefully you're enjoying this whole thing. If you need help with something, feel free to ask. All good. I appreciate you checking me out. Sticking around. Jack even talks like an old man? That's crazy. TJ, Jack, are you gonna take that? Okay. I don't need it that special. So what I can do is, this looks moderately done now. So I don't need it that detailed. I probably should if I were to go back to it. But how long do I want that? The length on that seems acceptable. I ain't never heard anyone under 50 say Great Balls of Fire. Isn't that a song? Like, I don't remember the song. You might want to make the pointy end of the cannon with a ball, since it's the usual design. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Goodness gracious, great Balls of Fire. That's the song. You shake my head and you, I don't remember the name of the song. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's definitely a song. What? I don't know the... Okay, the ball does make sense. Thank you for the suggestion. Why gay twice? That way you also avoid polygon pinching. Just make the end of the ball a flat pentagon and not... True. Yeah, okay. That is very helpful. Thank you for the advice. Okay. I can say gay thrice if you want. Wow. Let's have a look. It's too big. I'm gonna make it smaller. No. Yes? Question mark? No. Wait. Uh. That, I don't like how that looks. Happy to help. Been there, done that, so I'm making sure you don't fall into the same traps I did for a year or two. Fair enough. Okay. Real quick. I know you guys are very intently watching me, but I will be going to toilet. Give me a sec. I will be back. Don't go anywhere, or do. That's your prerogative. I won't be too long. All right, we back, gamers. We on the last stretch. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish it today. We're gonna finish it soon. All right, back into it. I have ascended. Wow, some conversation has been happening in the chat. I see. Uh, all right, we were back on this. This looks strange. Is this something I want? Hmm. Cha is losing his shit due to sleep loss. Cha, go to sleep. That's not what I meant by finish with a ball, but it kind of worked out, lol. If you want more guidance, I joined your Discord, but if you also want to figure it out on your own, you're good. Okay, I appreciate the help. And thank you for joining the Discord, by the way. I'm caffeinated, lols? Okay, sure. Said like a concerned mother? This... I don't know what this... This is the bozo that fucking... downed a whole can of... bottle? Who drink a Pepsi? Okay, the problem with this cannon is... Oh, I know why it looks weird. It doesn't have the connecting thing. Like the little pipe connecting it between the card and the cannon itself. That's what I'm missing. So... let's do a cylinder. Let's turn it around 90 degrees. What the fuck? Why did it do that? Oh, that's why. Okay, I didn't have it on the turn thing. That's why. Okay. A little I may be a little stupid. I didn't do anything. Z's the axis I'm looking at. Yes, there it is. That was a stupid decision, one I do not regret. I guess that is your prerogative to make that decision. And I technically can't stop you. I can only suggest otherwise. Pull it out this way. That's probably... yeah, that's too big. So... we can have it here. Have it down. Then... for the immersion, I probably want... well, like, technically... okay. So my end goal is to get this cannon onto the coin, have it flipped over double like a cross. So I actually don't really need to put too much attention to the cannon. The cannon is not the main point of this. It's the coin. I'm just doing this cannon as the decoration on the coin. Is Roddy a concerned mother? We're not having this conversation. Okay. That seems good. We will... let's decrease the size of this. I need an adult? Well, you should have thought twice before downing a can of Pepsi now, should you? Do you have to make the coin via mesh? Or can you make it with a normal map or gibberish? I've already made the coin. It's rudimentary, probably, but I did make some changes to it. Like, I made little engravings in here and mirrored it. As you can see, there's like a little ditch inside and that side. And I also made another, like, slight ditch, like if you can see that. Yeah. I made, like, another ditch there. So it has that feel of depth to it. So what I'm intending is... Sure, but all the detail on it can just be faked with a normal map. You don't really have to model all the canon and details if you all do this with stick point. It's true. I do understand. But... Okay, I'm gonna be real. I think at this point I could just... I think at this point, I can just make a clone of it. This... Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to clone, then clone. No. I'm going to decrease the... Ugh. Oh, I know what's wrong. I haven't combined it. There it is. So... Okay. It's like that. Then I'm going to move it onto the coin. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. We will join it all into one object, slice it in the middle, slap that stuff onto your coin, and... Okay, let me see. Let me see how... Okay. Join it all into one object. Slice it in the middle. What do you mean by slice it in the middle? If you don't slice it in the middle, the cannon will clip through the other side of the coin. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Okay, yeah. No, I got it. I was just thinking... that. Just flattening it. Turning it 2D. Does that work? I was not expecting someone experienced to join the stream, so this actually just got entertaining. I appreciate that you think this is entertaining now. I mean, did you think the stream was not entertaining prior? No, I'm joking. I know what you said prior. You don't need to explain yourself. You're good, Matt. That would defeat the purpose of modeling it at all? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay. So... Oh, wait! If I cut it in half, then I can use the other half as the second bit. Okay, yeah, fuck it. I can make a quick mock-up in Blender if you give me 5 minutes. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you got it. Okay, yeah, cool. So... My next question is, how do I cut it? I haven't reached that stage of my university where I know how to do that yet. So... Could you perchance tell me how to do that? I was fully expecting the stream to be Roddy struggling for 3D model while someone gets distracted for like 3 hours. I have some basic experience. I have 5 weeks of experience. Okay, maybe more than that. It's okay. In 2023, I did a TAFE course. That's if you don't know what TAFE is, it's a thing in Australia where it's tertiary studies. It's like the middle point between high school and university, but it's not either. Anyway, I did a diploma of animation and gaming in that course, and I had some experience. Not on this program. I did it on Adobe 3D Studio Max. So I have some experience on it. I'm not completely muddling like I don't know what I'm doing. So you got way more experience in 3D modeling than I do. I have like in Maya, I have like 5 weeks. In 3ds Max, I have like 6 months that I haven't touched in fucking 3 years. I don't know the name of the tool in Maya. I'm sorry. In Blender, it's called Knife or Bisect. I'll have a look. There's some options here. Multi-cut. What's cut? Did that do it? it added a line. Let's go. No. No. Stop. Wait. Q. Okay. Right. Then no. Alt. No. No. Okay. No. 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 What the fuck did I just do? What? Oh, it's holding the scroll button. Okay. I said that the stream was insightful and interesting because it was unique, and now that someone experiences here, it's entertaining. Fair enough. No, I know what you said. It's okay. We don't have TAFE, or whatever it's called in the States. Oh, it's spelt T-A-F-E. TAFE. I'm realizing it's an Australian-only thing, so it's fine if overseas people don't know it. It's high school and then straight to college or uni. There's no tertiary studies outside of that. You don't get any other options. Okay, that seemed like a cut. Did that? Not that I'm aware of. I see. So, if I did this... No. What if I looked at it from the top? Okay, I see the cut. What if I selected all of the items and then deleted? That kind of works? Wait, what the fuck did I do? Oh, let's not select this. No, okay. So, no, I know what I need to do now. Okay, so if I select... That's not too bad looking, but make sure your selection is perfect when doing any surgery. Yeah. Understood. Okay, so that selects... Why is it selecting the... I don't like... Oh, no, I know what I can do. I will... Stop. Okay. This... Oh, this is all combined. Okay, that's my problem. Okay. Let's separate for a moment, for a quick second. Then... That already has an edge loop. Oh, it's because I cut it. I cut it there. Okay, fair enough. Let's move that a little closer. Select it all. And then combine it again. So if I simply... No. Select? No. It needs to be a little closer. Delete? Okay. Looks... It doesn't look that bad. Well, it achieves what I want. Yeah. Okay. No, this is fine. Let's see. Love contributing to the bit. It's a little messy, but the result is there, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. It is there. Yeah. This is the result I'm more or less looking for. So... If I can move the whole object, now move it onto here. I think that's a little... Maybe I do want to flatten it a little. That's fine. Okay. That looks okay. So if I connect it up like this, so my vision is having it decreased, then point it, no, okay, not yet. Do this, clone it, have this pointing, oh, no, pointing up, then this cannon, shit. That's, not what I was looking for. What if I mirror it? No need for surgery. Uh, how do I mirror? I can clone. I know how to clone. How do I mirror? That's cloning. I'm not looking for cloning. How do I mirror? This doesn't achieve what I wanted to do. Let me clone it and mirror it. I mean, wait a minute. Like, my problem is that's the other side. I can't flip it around. So, what am I supposed to... I don't... Okay, wait. Is mirror something that I can... Like, is it a function that I can do? Because I'm not aware of it. Because I don't think this is exactly what you're telling me. This what I have here, more or less what I'm looking for. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna start looking so I'm not, like, actually blind. Let's see. Mirror will just flip the geometry along an axis and therefore create the other side of the cannon, which is really just the first one. Okay. File edit, create, select, modify, cache, view shading, lighting, use fans, mesh tool, skin, deform, contain, constrain, control, deform, visualize, texture, effect, smash, constrain, field, and cache. No, none of the options here. A quick Google search tells me the tool is called Polymirror. I think it's here. Combine, extract, mirror. Oh! Oh, word. Okay. Mirror. That's not what I want. The fuck? Why did I do that? Hang on. Let me pull it out of you. That's not correct. Why did it do that? Why is it doing that? Okay. Here's what I'm, just change the axis of the mirror, you're good. Okay. Let's check it. Mirror. Then... Change the... Oh, change the axis of the mirror. The fuck did it... What? What? Huh? What did the first... What the hell did I just do? What the fuck? Okay, I guess I'm working with this. Mirror. That will do. I separate. Separate. Oh, that's one piece now. Is that something I wanted? Probably not. That connected. I see. I don't want that. Cut geometry on axis position world offset axis. See, no. X. Okay. Merge border. No. Do not merge. Merge border vertices. Do not. So that's one piece. Separate. Oh, okay. That's what I wanted. That is... that deformed it a little more. But I suppose that's fine? Wait a minute. No, I can fix that. So, if I... turn it around... turn it around... Why are you... Okay. This is really strange, but... it's slowly becoming what I want it to be. Let's move this coin out of here for now. That's the original cannon? I'm deleting it. Doesn't mean it. Don't need it. Okay, so... oh, wait. No. So what did I wanted... okay, so what is here? What the fuck? Why is it like this? Why has it just why is it in the Shadow Realm? The mirror is using the world origin, and the cannon was overlapping it. You need to scoot away the cannon temporarily so it doesn't cut during the mirror. Okay. What is this? What have I done here? Why is it X-ray? Oh. What? Well, actually, this is fine. I think I could work with that. So why does it disappear at 1, but not on 3? I may have to just do that. I'm guessing that the original mini cannon you've somehow hidden with the wrong hotkey or something? I think I have, but I don't know what I pressed. This is fine. I'm fine working with this. So... let's move these out of the way. We can work with this here. So, you said the mirror is using the world origin, the cannon's overlapping it. You need to scoot away the cannon temporarily so it doesn't... okay. What? Oh, there it is. Why is it connected again? What is this? What the... Merge border. Do not merge border. There we go. Oh wait, that's sick. That's perfect. That's exactly what separate. We will combine. Combine. Then by where is okay, there it is. If I move it on here like so. As a Blender user, Maya is weird. I'm sorry if I'm not making much sense here. No, you made a lot of sense actually. You helped me understand a lot. Okay, so if I move like that, then get it up higher. That does have the engraving, yeah. That does look like. Sure. How about just a test? Decrease the size of it a little more. Then we'll move it further into the... no. So it looks more like it's part of the coin, as opposed to... yeah. Maybe I want this a little more out. How far out? Yeah, I can see that. You're right about flattening a bit. Engravings aren't meant to be so thick, but make sure not to make it too thin, otherwise you lose all the depth. Yeah, true. Yes. Okay. That's the front. Is there... What's the time? 3:47. Okay, that's okay. So, more or less... Okay, so we can delete this. That's the front... That's kind of the front done. The back, let's just make it simple. Fucking... a pair of... a skull cross. Yeah. Okay. Alright. How do I model a bone? Oh wait, no, I can do this. We can... import... the axe. Get the shit out of here. Then... close this, close this. We can delete this. We can move this further in. So there's not much space. This... Skulls are tough, bones are easy, but good luck on the... I think I'm not gonna do the skull. I think I'm just going to make a pair of crossed bones. I think that's all I'm gonna do. Okay. Good call. Yeah. I think that would save me a lot of time. Okay, so... I used to work on... I had worked on an axe for another part of my assignment, and I'm starting off the hilt that I have here. How would I make a bone like this? I don't want to just add a circle onto each end and call it a day, because that seems fucking lazy. So... how would I model it? Let's have a look. Alright, whoa. Fuck? Okay. 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 Ooh. Okay. Extrude? Ooh, why is it doing that? Move it up. What the heck? I guess that does. Okay, yeah, sure, okay. Um, maybe I can. Ooh, I know what I can do. I will add an edge loop. Do I want that? There. Yes. So by clicking on this edge, I will drop it down. Then, okay, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Then by will extrude still do the? It'll still do the thing. Um, maybe I can work with that. Maybe if I extend no, if I then if I I'm a hard surface artist, so you're on your own for the organic stuff. But this is a good start. Yeah. This is what the messing around and finding out is a pretty good way, I'd say. Okay, so I'm actually gonna pull up the reference of a bone, just so I can bone, no, bone. Okay, yes. Open image in new tab. Very good. Okay, so this, so I'm gonna move it a little unevenly. And like that. Now, how do I round this out? Can I make it small? That doesn't do anything. I can round it out. No. I don't know what I can do. Let's see if this will help. No. This, perhaps? No. Okay. That's wrong, actually. So that's just wrong. That made it smaller. I don't want that. That's... We can decrease the size of that. We can... push it... No. No. Nope. Let's see. Okay, that looks... That seems good. Let's straighten that out a little more. Just pull out your femur, 3D scanner with your phone, and important Maya. Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Let me just pop the bone out of my leg, and then scan it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sorry, but I had to log for a bit. No, you're good. I appreciate any amount of appearance on my stream. Okay. Now for this side. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this. Nope. Move it that way. Then this can extrude up. That's okay. That moved a little too much. We move this back here. Then not down to no. I don't want it any more further down. So, how's a pinch? That looks good. On the same way, fair enough. Pinch some more. That seems good. Okay, now for this bit. I'm gonna have to do the same thing. Okay. Extend that out. Yeah. Okay. Up here. Extend. No. Extend. No, I added a I added an edge loop there. Okay, so what I can do is mesh display, no, mesh tools, insert an edge loop. I will insert it. Are you familiar with the concept of booleans? Not familiar enough. Not familiar enough for me to use it consistently. But I know they exist. I think I'm getting it though. No, I don't want that. No, what? 1. 3. Yes, there we go. Let's have a look. That's a little too much. We can use this line. We're gonna decrease it. No. Decrease it. No. There it is. Decrease it down like this one. Then, selecting the face, we'll extend it out, and we don't want it, we want it more like that. Then, more like that. Raise it. No. No. Yeah, okay. With that, we can extend. No, we can do this and then extend it out. That no. Don't include this. That's strange. That's really strange. That's not at all the shape that I want it to be. That is too flat. How do I get it round? I want it round. Oh, much better. Okay. Let's take it back. Does that look like a bone? Is that a bone to you guys? Yeah? Yeah, I'd say so. Good enough for the coin size? Okay. Okay. Okay, maybe a final... I don't... Remember, it's tiny, you don't need it to be perfect. Oh, true! Okay, yeah, that's probably fine then. Okay, so the last thing I can do is I will decrease its size. Maybe not that small. Move it to the end of the coin, the back end. Then I'm going to... Nope. I'm going to re-increase its size. Flatten it a little. Then... Mirror? No. I will turn it... And then turn... Whoa! Turn it... Fucking... Alright. Mirror. Merge border, do not merge. Oh, no. Okay, so... Mirror. Do not merge. Okay, so that actually doesn't do what I wanted to do. I think I'll make it easy on myself. I don't need to... I'll clone. I'll turn it around... Why is it doing that? Turn around that way. Then I'll turn this around this way. Match it... Nah. Fuck symmetry. Even though this part's symmetrical. The bones innately are not symmetrical, so this should be fine. I'll move it up a little more. Maya's mirror isn't the same as Blender and it's messing with my brain. Lamau. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm actually going to that doesn't look as visible, so I'm gonna move it a little. Do I want to move that? I want to increase the size. Yeah. No, actually. I'm going to move them out a little more. Okay. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good in my case. Hey, look at that. All of our items, the items on our agenda, are completed. I'd say you got a pretty good coin going there. Maybe add bevels to the coin itself, not the details before adding subdivisions to it, and you got a pretty good first year project going on. Okay. I appreciate your help, Solo. Alright. And just like that, I have finished all the items that I require for my assignment. So, I can actually just end stream today. Cool. Thanks for your help, Solo. You were very helpful to me. You were a great help. Genuinely, I might do this more often. I might just stream my 3D modeling work more often. This was kind of fun. So, if you want to see something like that, and if you've checked out my YouTube channel and seen some games that I play, you are more than welcome to keep watching. Maybe even like the video and subscribe, as the YouTubers say. Yeah, that was fun. Good work. I was very productive today, and thank you chat for helping, entertaining me as I did my work. Just tag me in the Discord whenever you stream more 3D or games and I'll show up. Word. Tell you what, if that's what you want, then I can give you the announcement ping role in Discord. Because every time I stream, I will be pinging announcement ping. So, if you would like that in the Discord, I can give that to you. Alright. With that being said, thank you everyone for watching. It was good fun today. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.